I bought my small ranch cabin 5 years ago. 3 acres of scrubby land, a cozy A-frame house, and the blessed silence of the foothills. It was meant to be my break from the chaos of city life, but the chaos followed me in the form of Karen, the self-appointed queen of the local HOA. When I first moved in, Karen showed up on my porch with a clipboard, a smirk, and a list of violations. My gravel driveway wasn't HOA approved, my fence was too rustic, my front porch needed repainting. I politely reminded her my property sat outside the HOA's jurisdiction. She didn't like that one bit. She kept finding excuses to poke around. Inspections for non-existent rules, measuring my lawn with a tape measure, peering through my windows. So I installed cameras and changed my locks. She didn't know I saw her trying to jiggle the doorknob last fall. Fast forward to last weekend. My wife Emily and I finally got away for a long weekend at the cabin. We'd barely unpacked when we heard the doorknob rattle, then stop, then rattle again. Emily peeked out the side window. Sure enough, there was Karen, master key in hand, jamming it into the lock. I swung the door open so fast she nearly fell in. "Karen, what are you doing?" I asked. She straightened up, face flushed. "Routine HOA inspection. I have the right." I crossed my arms. "Karen, for the last time, this cabin is not part of the HOA, and that's not even the original lock anymore." She blinked, then her eyes narrowed. "We'll see about that." She stormed off. 10 minutes later, we got a call. Emily answered. It was the local sheriff's deputy. Apparently, Karen had reported a trespasser, me, in my own cabin. Emily laughed so hard the deputy paused. She calmly explained the truth, offered to send him the deed, the security footage, and the recorded audio of Karen's break-in attempt. When the deputy arrived, Karen was waiting at the end of the drive, arms crossed, tapping her foot. She tried to tell him I was a squatter. He asked me for my ID, which matched the name on the deed I'd already emailed him. Karen stood there, stunned, silent for once, as the deputy told her she was trespassing and attempted breaking and entering. She sputtered about community standards and common keys. The deputy just pointed at the "no trespassing" sign on my fence. Finally, he escorted her off my property. Not in handcuffs, but with a very clear warning that next time she'd be leaving in the back of his cruiser. When the deputy left, Emily and I cracked open a couple of beers on the porch. The sun dipped behind the hills, the cicadas started up, and for the first time in months, it was truly peaceful. We knew Karen would probably keep plotting, but our locks are solid, the cameras are rolling, and the deed is ironclad. Sometimes you have to buy 3 acres of stubborn land just to get some peace and quiet, but it's worth every penny when a Karen tries her master key and fails.